Alright, so welcome back. This is the NSMB tourney. Losers bracket round 3. J-Dude versus Sander. I think they're about ready to start. They're still practicing. Yeah, J-Dude over here and SanderNor. And I will be commentating today. Like they're about ready to start. They can take their time, I guess. So it looks like both runners are set up. You could start the race anytime they want to. Alright, so looks like both runners joined the race room. I think we're about ready to begin. I do apologize for the slight technical difficulties. It's actually my first time doing solo commentary here. Let's see how this goes. Alright, and we will begin shortly. Alright, so good luck to both runners. Alright, they're off. Sorry about that. So, a little bit about this game. Our runners need to set up an RNG manipulation to control some block factors in the game. Most notably, to grab Blue Shell power up in 1-2, and then if they're lucky, they could grab another shell in World 5, and then a mini mushroom later in that same world to skip along essentially a forced auto scroller section. However, I think J-Dude is opting out of that one and going for a much safer blue shell only route. So we'll see how this goes. So 1-1, basic stuff really. Let's see if both runners could get their manip. Sander having a slight hiccup there. Not a big deal, not a big deal.
Here I go.
Looks like, yeah, they both got their manips. A little downside to using a blue shell in this game is that the running speed, the shell selecting speed, is actually about 9% slower than a normal running speed. But the runners here have activated this glitch where Shell Mario could slide at that max running speed. And yeah, just whizzing past 1-2, no problem.
So nice. Here I go.
So one tower actually quite difficult in terms of getting it perfectly right. Both going for a fastest cycle, essentially the same one as the TAS, but it looks like both players are on the cycle. J-Dude got a much cleaner one at the end, but Sander trailing not too far behind. Yeah, we're actually already off to World 5 after this exit.
So nice. Here I go.
Alright, so World 5.
Here I go.
Actually an essential world for Sander, who's supposedly attempting a mini route, which is, again, if I have mentioned earlier, it's where you grab a backup blue shell in 5-2, and then a mini mushroom in 5 ghost taps so that you could skip through the auto scorer section. And that actually saves you a sizable amount, but you actually need to play in a very precise way. But looks like Sander isn't doing the extended manipulation,
So nice.
just playing it normally. Maybe they're just doing normal route. I don't know. So 5-2. Oh. Alright, so 5-2. Again, another place where you could exploit the glitch I explained earlier. Jaded having fun with the scrolling sound. Oh, and Sander losing the blue shell near the pipe there. It's a bit rough. We'll see how he backs it up though. Yeah, end of 5-2 is actually
Here I go.
a trouble for some people. Every now and then you get people hitting it by accident, but it's like J-Dude got past it no problem. Let's see how Sander fares. And he got a blue shell, so good backup, I suppose. So far, Jade cruising past with no problem. Sander trailing not too far behind. Slight hiccups here and there, but
Nice.
actually being able to regrab that blue shell was quite nice.
Here I go.
So 5 ghost house, quite technical level. It's not just a whole right and jump kind of deal. You have to use right, left. Then you have to sit through the arduous vertical section that you could skip with a mini, but again, they don't have mini, so looks like they have to sit through this one. Actually, almost done with World 5. The bulk of this run is actually in World 8, because in this game you actually have to sit through 11 levels in World 8, and that takes about, like, what, 13, 14 minutes. So very clean ghost house from both players,
Here I go.
and we're off to World 8.
Here I go. Woohoo!
8-1 here. Ooh, alright. A bit sketchy, but Jade making past 8-1. These crows on screen, you actually have to play in a very specific way every time so that you don't get hit, but otherwise, you can just fly past it, like Sander is doing right now.
So nice.
And very nicely done. So 8-2, this is where you can exploit a glitch taken from a task. It's where you can do a mid-air jump by well, releasing, no, not releasing. It's actually a glitch where Mario is able to jump a second time mid-air if his Y velocity is exactly 0 when he pops out of the shell. So, don't know how many times these runners are going to attempt, but Jadu opts out of it after 4 or 5 tries. Sander actually gets it first try. Interesting. So Sander is slightly ahead now. Very nice, very nice. Second try, sorry about that. Second try. Sander pulls ahead. Close race, anybody's game, but 8 towers is where most tragic things happen. Or so it seems. We got another very difficult technical level. Vertical level. Oh! Jadu takes a hit, which accidentally falls from the platform. And Sander misses a cycle, so he's only on a fast cycle now, I believe. And we'll see how Jaded backs this one up. Yeah, losing Shell at this point will lose you quite some time. Oh, and oh, and Sander loses his Shell as well at the boss fight.
Yay for me, Luigi.
On a bit of a slower cycle as well. Yeah, sorry for jinxing it, but it's very, very hard to play perfectly in 8 tower, especially in like a race setting, I suppose. I don't think I've seen like a clean 3 for 3 8 tower in best of 3 games. I don't know. I haven't seen that many games, seriously. They're off to 8-3, and the reason you need, or you want, the blue shell is Shell Mario swings much faster horizontally in underwater stages. And 8-3 is almost entirely underwater, so and then you'll lose like what? How many seconds? Maybe like upwards of 10 seconds if you do optimal movement. So if you don't have a blue shell, a bit of an exploit you could use is you could use these water streams coming out of the pipes and holding neutral instead of right when you're being pushed actually prolongs your boost. So these runners are obviously taking advantage of that and swimming past the level. Yeah, an interesting sight to see both runners actually losing shell in this situation.
Yay for me, Luigi.
Still very close. Heading off to 8-4, which is that scary, spooky, scary spider. And a lot of pits. Here, the runners are either going to fire fireballs or crouch on these rising platforms to avoid this pesky little glitch that stops Mario or Luigi when he lands on an ascending platform.
Yay for me, Luigi.
But otherwise, very basic.
Go, Luigi.
These runners have done it many times, so I don't see how that could be a problem. Sander ever so slightly ahead in 8 Castle, maneuvering through a bit of a difficult platforming here and there, but mostly clean. See how Jadu does it. Jadu opts for a much safer, only slightly slower strat, but makes it in there no problem. So interestingly,
Yay for me, Luigi.
I don't think Sander saved any time over Jadu here. They entered the door at about the same time, the in-game timer, but Jadu actually got a much cleaner dry Bowser jump, so he actually saves about 1.5 seconds. So off to the second half of World 8, nicknamed the Gauntlet. Here starting off with 8-5. Yeah, commentators like to jinx this level. You know, they often say, yeah, there's no way people make mistakes here, or something along those lines. Let's hope they don't screw it up. Nope. Yeah, very clean. No jinxing this time. Yeah, fun fact about 8-5 is the running gag. But 8-6. Very difficult technical, not a technical level. Have to move through these spinies and fire. Fun little level that wraps around the screen, but oh, it looks like Sander took a hit and got a fireworks. So getting fireworks loses time in 2 places. Huh. Oh yeah, he already had a mushroom house from 8 Tower, I think. And J-Dude is now ever so slightly ahead because Sander had to back that. Ooh. Sander having a bit of a struggle there. J-Dude makes it into the pipe no problem, and yeah, we're in about the final stretch of the game. We have 8-8, 8 Tower 2, and then 8 Bowser's Castle. 8-8 is where these volcanic debris fall from the sky and try to trip you up, but with our RNG manipulating works, should be fine mostly. there's only like about 1 in 8 chance where it could screw you over if you play cleanly. But Jadude picks up the star no problem and then cruises past the stage. Let's see how Sander does it. Yeah,
So nice.
a bit scary there, but again, otherwise a no-brainer.
Here I go.
Ooh. So an 8 tower to runners intentionally take damage to get the checkpoint way ahead of the snake block. Actually, ooh, okay, so Sander actually missed that. Quite rough. Oh, and then yeah, that was supposed to be a backup, but looks like he didn't get it, so now he's actually losing quite some time. So this is another bit of a boring level per se. You just wait for the snake block to take you to the door most of the time, but some runners choose to have fun. You know, spam fireballs, do ground pounds, you know. Yeah, many people have died, you know, screwing around at the last second. But looks like Jadu's having no problem. Ooh, and then looks like he's doing a triple jump storage, getting to the door slightly faster. And then because he has there's a fire flower,
So nice.
did the fireball spam, but unfortunately took a hit at the very end. Luckily, there's a easy backup in the beginning of Bowser's Castle, so I think he'll go for that. Sander making his way up 8 Tower 2. Has his fire intact, so looks like it won't be a problem. Alright, so Jadude actually had a fire flower in stock. So 8 Bowser's Castle, very long. Again, another technical level. Small optimizations here and there that could kill you if you don't time it well enough. And yeah, the checkpoint is not actually like a midpoint of the level. It's pretty much near the end of the level, so if you screw up anywhere, you lose a lot of time if you don't take the checkpoint and then die. Ooh, alright. Very clean Bowser's Castle from Jadude. Let's see how Sander does this. And so Jadude heading off to the final section. It's a corridor where you have to take the right path or the room loses itself. And you have to start over from the beginning. And Jadude is off to the final jump. You know, this is where a lot of runners tend to choke in a race setting, probably because of the nerves. Let's hope that's not the case for J-Dude. And, right, J-Dude takes this one down with 23-27. Very nice. And we're waiting for Sander to finish up Bowser's Castle. Let's hope he at least gets a clean finish. No. Whoops.
Yay for me, Luigi! Okie dokie.
So that's 24-43 from Sander. GG's to both players. So that is match one. JD takes first one. Yeah, Sander got a fast 8-2 and pulled ahead. That was actually quite nice to see.
Huh? Huh? Oh! Oh!
Sorry, I had my mic muted.
Huh?
The race has begun.
Oh. What?
So a cool little trick you can do in this game is you can press L and R when you select your file, and you can actually play as Luigi. From a fresh save file too, as a matter of fact. So again, off with 1-1, you know. No brainer really, yeah. It's actually kind of nice to see one runner choose Luigi and then another runner do Mario. See if they get their manip right. Yep, and then... Ooh. Okay. J-Dude missing QSG a couple of times. Opts out of doing that, and then... Sander getting a clean 1-2. J-Dude is actually losing a bit of time here.
Yay for me, Luigi.
Let's see how they do on tower. Last time they both got quite clean one tower. A bit of a scary level to go fast in a race, because if you mess up the first 3 jumps, then you are very likely to die. The saving grace, I guess, is that the other jumps don't kill you, they just lose you time. Sander lost a bit of time, didn't get the optimal cycle, I think. Dude, ooh, okay. Bit of a scuffed World 1 for J-Dude. A bit of a rough start, but still has his shell intact, so we're all good.
Luigi.
So again, off to World 5. Looks like Sander isn't doing a mini-manip after all. I don't know. I'm not too well versed, but I guess it's much harder to do manip if you screw up along the way, so.
Luigi.
You know, some levels, runners will unmorph out of the shell instead of doing QSG. This actually saves a bit of time ever so slightly over setting up a QSG, which requires you to slow down. Not quite a K-level World 1 at least. Yeah, a bit of a roast from the chat.
Luigi.
So both runners miss the red block and don't get it in 5-2. Could be a bit of a concern if you're trying to do a safe route. Again, losing blue shells in critical places will actually make or break your run, as you've seen from other races. RNG bleep these days, yes. Alright, so Sander didn't take damage this time. Ooh, yeah. Scary pixel stop, but J-Dude gets a clean 5-2 and just barely behind Sander. But Sander doing a QSG, J-Dude doing shell hyperspeed, which done optimally will save time over QSG, but oh, alright. Interesting. That was a very clean play up until that point, but still gets 268, and that's a bit of a time saved over Sander, which got mint 267. 5 ghost house. Normally you don't die here, it's more like you lose a lot of time due to unoptimal movement. Maybe like slight hiccups on the stairs like J-Dude just had. It's a long elevator section. I forgot who it was, but last time I saw a race, I think one of them was crouching on this elevator without the shell at the very edge and accidentally fell and pretty much had to forfeit or something. I don't know. So we're off to World 8.
For me, Luigi.
Small mistakes here and there from both runners, but nothing that's totally tragic. Sander keeps his blue shell. Nicely tired cannon shots there. Yeah, less than a second difference. Interesting. Let's see how they do. World 8-1 again. Very scary if you don't know what you're doing, but if you play, same every time, the Krogers will attack at the same time. And you can use that as a stepping stone for Mario or Luigi. Alright, so barely any difference in time now. That's how they do 8-2. See some fast 8-2s. Oh, again, Sander pulls ahead with fast 8-2. Very nice. J-Dude tries it once and then opts out of it, but he gets a very clean barrel jump, so not much time lost over there. Yeah. A bit of an aside, I myself have practiced fast 8-2 over these last couple of days, and if I'm in the groove, then I would get fast 8-2 like what, 2 out of every 5 times. But like after a short while, your fingers start to hurt, and then you lose that, feel for the timing. So 8 tower. Let's see if they could both get a very clean one this time. Sander making his way, no problem so far. Ooh, Jadu. A bit of a scary way to climb up there, but no problem. Sander makes through the 1 block gap. Oh, and Jadu misses the cycle skip. So that gives him a 453 door, I believe, and then Sander makes it in there with 458. Good quick kill from Sander.
Luigi.
See how Jadu does it. And 3, yeah.
Wow. Luigi.
Sander is ahead by what now? 7 seconds? 7, 8 seconds. Yeah, so here you'll see how much faster blue shell is compared to a non-blue shell. Well, I guess it's a bit difficult because it's not side by side, but if you saw the last race, then you'll know how much faster this is. So even if you're in blue shell, you could take advantage of the streams, these jet streams from the pipes. But it's not too significant because the default speed is already quite fast. Again, you swim quite fast that you won't see much of the eel along the way, pretty much. Now, as far as power-ups go, these runners haven't made a mistake in that. Intentionally losing shell there from Sander. And J-Dude, an interesting player. He's actually advocate for a shell route. So he keeps it for much longer. I guess one of the perks of having shell here is you can just keep QSG and then not have to worry about getting pixel stops at all. Because all you have to do at that point is just hold, dash, and jump. Well, not hold, jump, but hold, dash, and then timer jumps. Now let's see if Jadu goes for Q-Warp. No, maybe not. Oh! Sander goes quite risky and takes a death in the castle. Bit of a rough one. Now, unfortunate for Sander, it was right in front of the checkpoint too. That tends to happen a lot when you're going for the record. That jump is like, what, 3-frame window. So now J-Dude is ahead with his Mario. And we're off to the gauntlets. Let's see how Sander backs it up with no power-ups with him this time. Would also like to see how J-Dude does in 8-5. Fun fact about 8-5. Not very difficult. Let's just say that. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but not something you'd mess up if you're at a 22 level. But no problem by J-Dude. Yep, last Koopa jump, no problem. Yeah, I have a habit of stepping over the Koopas, whereas most people, like to shoot fireballs and get rid of them. It's actually a habit that I can't get rid of ever since we had to do shell route all the way up to 8-8. Oh! Bit of a rough hiccup there from J-Dude. So, loses his blue shell, but still, having fire there is not a problem at all. I'm gonna have to slow down a bit to avoid fireworks. Sander, it's scary, but then here comes 8-7, where you can do this trick called Firehouse. You time your jumps with shooting your fireballs, so you don't have to cling on to the ledges and maintain your momentum. Very good style movement from J-Dude. Sander also gets quite a clean 8-7. Oh, spoke too soon. Sorry, Sander. 8-8. Let's see if the Meteor RNG blesses J-Dude. Ooh. Yikes. Not sure about that backup, but I guess that's for the upcoming PBW in mind. Oh, and then Sander gets an unlucky despawn. Not sure if he's gonna go for PBW, seeing that he was intending on using blue shell here, but and nope, looks like he's not. Makes sense, seeing that he's ahead by way more than 7-8 seconds. He has that luxury